CNN has been hilariously forced to reveal the news that gas prices under Donald Trump are at their lowest level in 4.5 years.
This morning, some states seeing gas prices below $3 for the first time in years. Let's get to CNN's Matt Egan for the good news on this.
Yeah, absolutely. It's nice to finally be here with some good news on the cost of living front. So for the first time in 4.5 years, gas prices are averaging $3 a gallon nationally, according to AAA, down by 7 cents in just the past week. Gas prices were low a year ago as well, but they're even cheaper now. This is encouraging to see because late last month there was a period where gas prices were actually higher this year than last year, but that has reversed again, and now we've just fractions of a penny away from breaking below $3 a gallon. Now, as you mentioned, we've got 20 states across the country where the average is actually less than $2.75 a gallon, including North Carolina, South Carolina, Texas, Iowa, Wisconsin, and Colorado as well. Certainly nice to see this.
The CNN host then went on to provide reasons for the plummeting price.
Why is this happening? Well, it all comes down, of course, to oil prices, right? Oil prices are at about $59 a barrel this morning. You look back in history, on December 1, 3 years ago, we're looking at $81 a barrel for oil, $67 even last year. So significantly cheaper. And that's because right now, supply of oil continues to outpace demand. It's U.S. supply. Production in the U.S. is at all-time highs. It's higher than last year, but only a little bit higher. OPEC is the big story, though, right? Saudi-led OPEC, they are ramping up production substantially this year. They've signaled that they plan to pause those output hikes next year. But for now, look, this is a good story when it comes to the affordability crisis. Gasoline, it's relatively cheap.
All right. Well, good news for now, Matt Egan. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John.
For that.
Online commentators blasted the network, saying CNN hates good news for Americans because it gives people the impression that their lives are getting better under Trump. And that's simply unacceptable to CNN. And even MS Now were forced to relay the good news, featuring everyday Americans who were ecstatic about the money savings.
2 days ago, gas was like $3.09, but now I saw $2.95 and I got happy because I'm going to pass by Boca, and Boca, the prices are a little bit higher than here. Who wants to be spending $50, $60 a week for gas fill up? Instead, when you can really spend $40, you could save that $20, you could add that extra $20 to your Roth IRA or anything.
But in true MS Now fashion, they couldn't give Trump too much positive airtime, with the reporter quickly reminding viewers that there is still a cost of living crisis in the US.
Gas was like $3.09, but now I saw $2.95 and I got happy because I'm going to pass by Boca, and Boca, the prices are a little bit higher than here. Who wants to be spending $50, $60 a week for gas fill up? Instead, when you can really spend $40, you could save that $20, you could add that extra $20 to your Roth IRA or anything.
And Antonia, it's important to note that the price of gas is the exception, not the rule. These drivers are telling me that rent is still too high, groceries are still too high, healthcare, which of course is a hot topic right now, is still too high. But at least when they're at their pump, the price brings a smile to their face.
But whilst MS Now isn't convinced about Trump's economic success, Florida Representative Byron Donald says the holiday season is panning out to be a blessing for Americans and their wallets.
Donald Trump has been the best president in a generation. 8 wars have been concluded because of Donald Trump. Concluded. Not started like with Joe Biden. Concluded. The border secure. Inflation down. Gas prices way down. Energy prices starting to come down. The president is actually delivering on his agenda. Men and women in sports, we can go down the list. What does she have to say? Really? Oh, that they're a bunch of tough guys? That they shut down the government and cause airline traffic to stall because they wanted to prove they were tough? Come on. They have no issues that actually are going to matter for the American people. She's lying.
Peter Doocy on Fox News doubled down on this, comparing Trump's track record to Biden's.
When you look at overall inflation for the first year of Trump versus Biden, Biden, overall inflation was up 4.3%, higher than Trump, just up 1.6%. Groceries under Biden in that time, up 3.8%, with Trump up 1.3%. And then when it comes to gas, this is crazy. Biden up 24.4%. With Trump, it is actually down 5.4%. That is where the biggest difference is. And we heard from the HUD Secretary, Scott Turner, this afternoon. They are racing to cut red tape for construction projects because the belief among officials here is that if housing is the number one place where people are getting killed when it comes to affordability, if people are cutting red tape and able to build more houses and apartments, then the prices will come down. Pretty basic supply and demand in play. Will.
All right, good numbers, Peter Ducey. Thank you.